Hello guys, I hope that you're going to find this quick tutorial on how to get us the language translations informative. So what I want to do is just take a few minutes and walk through a couple of steps. We have two tools that we need you to take a look at. One of them is an Excel file. It's got 3 tabs. And then the other is actually a tool that we will use to actually import the code. So what you should be able to see on the screen right now is you will get a file. I'll send it to you. And in that, when you open this, you're going to basically unzip it and export that to your hard drive. When you do that, you're going to open LinQuest. And within the LinQuest file, there's a Start Here that we need you to click on. So when you click on that, it's going to bring up just the general translation rule, how we use it. So the first one, again, we're going to use the Microsoft Excel. And then the next one we're going to do is actually using this LinQuest zip file. So I'm going to walk you through how we do those. So start off with if you want simplified and traditional, I need you to do both Excels. But let's just open the traditional. And what you'll see on the traditional is that basically you have a number, the English translation here, and then what the traditional Chinese translation is, and then any comments that you may want to add. So there are 3 separate tabs that you'll notice that we need you to fill out. Total number of entries in this Excel is around 300. So on this one, as an example, you can see there's 172 lines that we are asking you guys to just fill out and bring that over into this. Now we read from right to left, and that's how they would be imported, just to make sure. So again, going from right to left. Now when we implement it, that's how it's understood that we would implement in the code as well. So that takes care of that. So we need 2 sheets. If you want both traditional and the simplified, we need you to do both of those and get that back to us. The other thing that we need you to do is take a look at this folder, and this is called LinQuest. And LinQuest is actually an application that we're going to run. It's in Qt, and what you'll notice is when you open this, you got to open, and then you got to go in the LinQuest app, and what you're going to click on is you have to do the TW, according to the documentation, is the traditional. So you're going to need to click on traditional, and when you open that up, it's going to bring up these different categories. What you'll notice is in each category, there are text that need to be translated. So in this one, for example, I've got up, this is audio grid. When I select on busy, the source text is busy, and the developer comment is the phone line is busy. And what you can see is I've done my best layman terms to translate that using Google. And I went in and actually said the conversion from the phone line is busy to this text. So hopefully that's correct, just as an example. But you can see how I've done that for a couple of these different scenarios. Let me clean that one up right there. All right. And so then for the incoming phone call, you would need to add that text in here. So you will need to go through and do that for each one of these. And then that's actually going to import. Whatever you put there is what we're going to import into the code. And then we will verify that and come back with you in a document similar to this. So once you do that, we got the instructions here of how you get it. There are some helpful tips in the documentation, so I encourage you to take a look at that. But then once you get that back to us, we're going to send you an image of the screenshots. And so we'll have the English and then we'll have the Chinese, and we just need you to validate that it's showing up in the screens correctly, that it's visible, and that you can see it. And so that's a process that we're asking you guys to help us with. If we do that, we think we can look at scoping this into a future project, and we'll work with Augie on determining when, in fact, that is. We have a couple more questions that David, Foth, and myself want to talk with you guys about. So we'll follow up on that. But hopefully this is helpful to give you some information and get you started on getting these translations for us. If you need anything, give us a call. Look forward to talking to you. Till then, take care.